Right now, it's time for Masterpiece of the Week.
She said, list this.
Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
I'm feeling great, man.
Not gonna lie, this rainy weather has me really tired, but I'm getting amped up because it is time for Masterpiece of the Week. We revisit some of the wild, wacky, and oftentimes very concerning things said on this very program.
I know we don't normally do this, but my prediction, based on the information at hand, is that Brian Broaddus is going to be a part of the winning saying today, but not because of him.
No, not at all. Just reactionary.
By the way, you can catch them at the ballpark today, Globe Life Field, for the G-Bag Nation.
Okay.
Yes, they will be out there in center field at the Comerica backyard, but we're going to start with our favorite tradition, picking on people who are not here to defend themselves. We actually have two of those candidates. One of them was just in studio with us earlier, Tyler Wade. Yeah, he said this.
Well, how long is it?
Oh, he did do that. He did say that. I remember I was there when he did it.
And you know what? Tyler Wade definitely thinks that way. Because there was something that Cory said that he's like, the way you said that. That was before the interview started. So he definitely...
Dude, he was fun.
Yeah, he can go down that path.
I must say, he was awesome. That was really fun. And Cory's mooing is always a...
Your mooing is top down.
That's awesome.
The video is up on Twitter, and the video is on Instagram as well. Go check all those videos out. I got roped.
Oh, I don't like that phrasing. Kevin has a new tradition of getting sick of us, so he takes Monday off, and it sounds like that's a possibility next week as well. So Zach Wolchuk slid in his place, and we got 4 entrants from Zach Wolchuk in one day. That might be record numbers from him specifically. So I will start with him giving a very great description of what he does with Carter Freeman, I guess.
It's because Carter Freeman gave it to us yesterday.
Ooh, that's what Carter does. When we go out of town and Carter's with us, what does he do?
Pounds it.
Exactly.
Oh. I wouldn't know, so I'm trusting you here.
Oh, yeah.
You got to give me these great
He's making a
recollections.
stop off at Pound Town pretty much every time.
Wow.
I mean,
right.
Radio Row, that's not what Carter calls it.
No.
He calls it his playground, all right? He calls it the Carter Freeman Playground.
I'll give you some names later.
Wow. I'm really trying to go on these trips. This sounds amazing. I have a bit of a combo here. Cory and Zach Wolchuk.
All right.
Tag teamed on this one.
I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't want to just sit here and give up the booty like this. That is not the way that I want it to go.
That's not how I want to give up the booty.
You really wish you'd get a little bit more from Zach on that. How would you prefer?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's
To
valid.
give up the booty.
Yeah, we need more of a description there, Wooly. That would have been nice. That would have been made my life a lot easier there. Kevin, you're not safe either. Yeah.
I was really hoping I could just coast through this section.
It is weird, though. It's like you miss one day, just one day out of the 4, and you only give me like 1 or 2 entrants to Masterpiece of the Week. One day, but we did have a short show thrown in there, too. You did say this.
It was just really firm, and I loved it. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
I mean, look, but if that's what you're doing, obviously you want it firm. You don't want it just flopping around. You're like, what the hell am I supposed to do with that?
Kevin. The line.
How is that over the line?
He was talking about mattresses, people. He was talking about mattresses.
Man,
Firm one.
that firm mattress we had in New York was on freaking point.
Yeah.
That's true, the firm ones.
Yeah, I don't want to know what you're up to in New York these days. All right. Well, talking back while I'm trying to set up another clip with something outrageous. Say it on air next time. I need content for next Friday. Since you're going to miss another day because Duke's going to win. I'm willing that into existence for you. Wolchuk said this.
Yeah, give it to me.
Oh,
Give it to him.
He was
he's
so
a very
adamant.
open person.
But also he's a dad, and he's got a lot of dad responsibilities. But he does have the ability to say, you know what?
Look,
Let's think about it.
you know what, Cory? I don't want to have a double standard. I've said this before. Now I'll play the other side. Dads can be sluts too. All right?
Oh my gosh.
That's a fact.
It is 1:36.
Okay, would you have preferred if I said trollops?
Yes.
Okay, I was trying not to besmirch his honor. And that's not about Zach.
What a
That's just
word.
about all dads. You could be a dad and still been a bit of a bimbo.
Yep.
That's a male bimbo.
Yep. That's true.
Thanks, Kevin. I appreciate the clarification. Corey, you said this. Maybe it has to do with what Woolchuck wants. I don't know.
At the top of it, it's a little thinner, and then it gets fatter in the middle of it.
That's got to be about the torpedo bat, right?
Yes, I was trying to describe the torpedo bat, I believe.
Yeah, you're a torpedo.
Yeah. And if you watch Zach Woolchuck's face the whole time I'm describing that, he was just waiting to deliver a joke.
Yep.
Like the whole time.
He had a punchline ready, and Corey just kept going. That was the thing. He kept on like he kind of knew that it sounded crazy, so he was trying to solidify that this is a baseball bat that he's talking about.
Yes.
But Corey works hard. I work harder to make this sound like something crazy. So there you go.
No, okay, yes, you do. I was like,
You
oh,
thought he was about to play audio right
gosh.
there. I did too.
It'd be even
I
more
did
crazy
too.
than
No,
I ever
I'm just
thought.
letting you know that I put in some effort into making these things sound even crazier than they already are, including this one. Corey, you actually kind of helped point this one out to me.
I love the dong.
He does. That's Zach, by the way.
Yeah. Like I said.
And one day, he just laid all these out there for you.
Yeah, there's another one from him that's one of my favorites, but I got some other stuff too. Kevin, you said this.
She loves to do things.
I don't know why that was so
What
funny to
things?
me. Just-
What things?
what things? We
So
need
that-
What are
information.
her hobbies?
But see, that's the thing. That was about Jess. They can be any number of things. She likes like going out with the people. She wants to be where the people are.
Gotcha.
She wants to see
Everybody
what
wants
the
to be where
people see.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, sure.
What
Let's see.
song is that?
That was from Little Mermaid.
Okay. I want to go where the people are. Yep, that's it.
That was kind of a good Disney like cadence there, Corey. I like that. You also said this. I don't think this is going to be Disney friendly.
This is going to take me a second. This one's long.
Hold on. I know that one. That was about like the different kind of cycles, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah, there was a long story there I had to read. I forgot to read through that one all the way.
I do appreciate the people who sometimes post, I'm either sorry for you or congratulations for whatever
Yes.
you're going through. I'm not
Yeah,
reading
who
all
knows
that.
not
which
reading
one
all
it is?
that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Oh, I'm so glad I had this off. Another Adobe Acrobat notification. Thank you for that. Let's see. Zach Woolchuck said this.
Go ahead, peg him in the balls.
Okay. Kevin,
I don't think that's
this is a
how
term that we have learned not to use. We thought Mike learned how to not use it, and here's
Man.
Woolchuck just throwing it around. And you're right, that's not how it works.
That day we had to tell Mike what the other meaning of that was. That was awkward.
That was awesome. That was one of my favorite days on the job ever.
Yeah.
All right, Corey. You know,
This
save the
is
best
the
for
winner.
last.
Yeah.
Save the best for last.
I came into a beard when Lucy was born.
You what?
All right, hold on. Play that again, and what I want you to really take note of is Brian Broaddus's because it feels like it says so much in that moment.
I came into a beard when Lucy was born. Mm. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, man.
Because it felt like it could have been a, hey, I'm just acting like I'm listening. It could have been a, hey, Nimrod, I know what you guys do. You're going to win Masterpiece of the Week.
And I don't want to be part of it.
Yeah. Or he could have just been like, you grew a beard when that happened.
Yeah, I did grow a beard while we spent 14 days in the NICU. So
And then we know what he grew it for.
And you know what Broaddus's honest reaction is?
because he knew right then.
I'm voting for,
Tyler Durden.
no, for Cory and his love of beards.
I'm going to vote for it too. Corey, you may as well make it a sweep.
All right. I was voting for Tyler, but that's
No,
fine.
you're not. Yeah, this is
you're
our
not.
winner.
I came into a beard when Lucy was born. God,
You what?
that's not how that works either.
I like how you stuttered trying to find the words to
Yeah.
say it correctly.
Whose
Like,
beard?
yeah.
I
like he still couldn't get it right.
I was trying to make it sound fancy. Like, I've come into this, but
There's nothing
it doesn't
fancy
work
about
that
that. Oh,
way. So
okay. Yeah.
here we are.
Thanks, Corey.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, next Friday.
We're the KNC Masterpiece right here on 105.3 The Fan. Corey's ruining people's beards. It's a whole thing.
Stop it.
Coming up next.
Stop.